Welcome to everybody, and I'm the co-team leader with Yuki for the technical assistance that is supporting this work.
This conference will focus on some of the key challenges that our developing member countries are facing.
It will provide an overview of the impact of this rapid demographic transition in the world, but particularly in the Asia Pacific. And more importantly is consequently the need to develop long-term care systems as well as other effective responses.
And if you look at the population that is at a special need for long-term care, we are going to see an increase of 26 times, from 14 million to close to 400 million. This is a revolution.
And the reality is that health professions are not trained to deal with death. The overwhelming medical ethos is focused on cure, not on care.
And how to respond to this longevity revolution that is here to stay.
We have the review of existing standards of care for older persons in ASEAN member states and developing a regional guideline for minimum standards for quality care for older persons.
Formal long-term care, sometimes pricing is too expensive in terms of delivering services.
Then the question is how to finance this long-term care. I mean, service delivery can be delivered by private providers, but main pillar of financing should come from the public.
The key driver of the costs of long-term care is how you manage to design a system.
So I think this is more ultimately a political, social, economic problem than simply just a fiscal problem.
Globally, we have about 12 million skilled, formal, long-term care workers, and the majority of them are in Asia. The bulk of work that is provided to the recipients of care is done by informal workers.
A person-centered approach to looking at care. I think Jagami is very squarely aligned in that philosophy.
The goal shouldn't be just applying fancy technologies, but really what's the meaning, the purpose of using those technologies as a tool to providing to the aging population.
That nearly all the countries do have a plethora of related laws and policies which touch on aspects of long-term care, but they're not necessarily brought into one comprehensive framework. I think service provision is where there are some common trends throughout the 6 countries. There's a very strong reliance on family caregivers as the bedrock.
So these social models and the healthcare model should be integrated.
If ultimately healthcare and long-term care is to improve longevity, then the so-called social support network, they are very, very important.
An age-friendly city and community is a city and community that actually fosters healthy aging. So it's for all ages and all abilities and capacities, and get involved, join the movement.
And it is, after all, a privilege to be part of this generation that for the first time is responding to this revolution.